Encounters. Twist will be delivering the smoke and the damage with the P250, but Stewie with the long-range Glock, he opens things up, and now they either can fully commit or slow things right down. We'll see what they go for.
Kenny's going to rotate back in top of the platform, but Stewie already through this smoke. How does he get by Ominuk? Apparently the flash was just timed well enough that he was not spotted, and Ominuk forced to fall back, despite that there's a gap. Jax instead on the rotation. He'll take down Naf, so Liquid's not super comfortable, even though they've made it toward the A site. They find themselves a man down and a little bit chaotic in trying to hold positions. Twists has a decent one to cover off long, but he's got to worry about CT. Two players to work up in that direction. As soon as he fires at Jax, they'll double peek, and Jax gets the kill on his own. That brings Elige back out. He finishes off what Twist started, but down he goes. It's on Nitro, and he is removed by a shot. It was going to go exactly when Elige was looking elsewhere. That's going to soften up Elige considerably, down to 47 HP. Smoked out, wants to change his angle so that he's not predictable, and when they go through, he's got the first, needs to find the second, hears it, and finds it. Great reaction. Elige does use the higher sensitivity, I should say, on his mouse. That's a good example.
Holding towards long, and this is looking good from Liquid. Nothing too aggressive, no one committing. Just holding flanks and looking for opening picks. That's a nice shot from Naf. And he falls back as well. He knows there's a threat of a potential player there. If he loses that rifle, the round could swing away. So gets it, goes back to his teammates.
Naf's pretty smart in most situations.
Yeah.
He's a very reliable, highly skilled, but very reliable player. Normally we say the reliable players are the guys like Crims.
Yes.
Who's another great example? Fugly at times on the CT side, if you want to go to someone that's at this event with Envy, but we don't often talk about them being massively skilled. He's got both, Naf. Has Ominuk. Twist closes out on Kenny. Liquid take back.
5 of them in the mid doors, so yes, valuable information spotted. And the nade, oh my god, does that hurt? They're all going to be going down any second now. It's a bloodbath at the mid doors, and Kenny S is the last victim as Team Liquid. And Kenny S has to fall back. He's been removed essentially. Surely can't push the smoke. He'll have to wait towards CT spawn. Great shot from Amanek as they hold onto the B side at this point. Nafly though, trying to make his way through before the smoke dissipates.
To the window. Underneath is Ominuk, and Naf just absolutely removed him. Ominuk couldn't find the headshot.
Damn.
And Naf does. Nitro to get shocks, only finding one in the process. Jax, quick on the rotation though, does cut off Elige. That puts them into a 2-on-2 and somewhat of a chance. Kenny with the AWP, they've got to take the B site. Smoke for Nitro. He can isolate them further still, as there is still a smoke on the double doors. Jax is aware that Stewie's behind the box, but flushed out doesn't. Oh my god, Stewie. He is dead either way, because Kenny was looking him down. That at least gets the information for Nitro, but it's a straight one-on-one. He spots him on the jump. Did he not?
No.
I thought he did when he walked above the window.
Presumably for the long doors, and they go. They're effective, very effective, but they've lost the first frag, so nothing to recover, but maybe there's a chance to get, like, given the AWP because he had the low health. Everyone survives. This is not looking good for the French on their map pick, and they do have a chance for a double. Yeah, you can see the smoke's being set out. That's for the left-hand side. They'll do one towards CT spawn as well. 3 players entering the B box. You see no CTs there whatsoever. They're waiting outside, but they have found the first pick, and Twist waiting for rotations from top of middle.
A good setup in middle, but it comes at the expense of toward mid, because they were looking for the flank. Twist had called, no one was there. Almost costs them, but Elige has to sit back, hold it off, tries to spray back inside the window.
Yeah, get back.
And it's, yeah, it has to be a save at this point. Time too far gone, and Elige knows it punishes them on the retreat. Kenny at least gets the kill back, but round over.
Shoxy gonna grab the AK-47, get out of that. Well, there we go. They saved the AWP, but the round falls apart. Its team and smoke has been deployed as they send 2 players through.
Snap actually a little bit behind. There are 4 players at long, and there's no information because they were holding toward middle. They checked lower tunnels. That was the exact moment which they backed away, and this is it. Shox is already on them. Stewie down, so is Naf. 3 only left on the ramp, and now they can swarm. They can attack. They've lost the AWP. Jax has to play on a deagle from range. Lucky trying to work through CT with a CZ. That's not necessarily the best position to be in, but remember, the AK is still out toward long. Shox actually, excuse me, he's rotated to Cad. It's Ominuk that has the op at long, so they can still hold Nitro on this site, and they're going to put so much pressure on him. Running gun from Jax. Headshot. Shox follows it up. Twist and Car has to win the round in a 1-on-3, and he's dropped.
Finally, something going in favor of G2 there. 3 players to survive. Liquid just getting too much pressure from all angles there. I like the approach. You can see the tunnel they create. Is it even worth the retake?
Problem is the G2 want rounds because it's their map choice. Sometimes you get desperate when it's your map, but that single kill to me would say no.
Yeah, you got so much work to do here. You don't really have any control, and you're throwing all your grenades, and Elise catches 2 of them out. Oh, that's rough. Really nice call from Liquid. What a nice change of pace. Just when G2 feel like, oh, we're back on our feet. Let's play our normal game now. We've got all the rifles, defuse kits, grenades, and then you just hit them with the fast shot. They focus towards long, which is normally the default. You're trying to stop that long spawn. It's just beautiful. Really nice play from Liquid there. Nitro is absolutely...
They will. It's Nitro he catches. Smoke. But too limited in its life. It fades away, and that leaves Shox in the open. Naf, he's got the kill on to him, but watch the rotation toward top middle. Jax is in behind them, and he's already pushing down. He's not going to have vision yet of Twist, but he knows exactly where he is, and patience pays off. He walks back into his crosshair, and it's just Elige and Stewie inside the B site. Now, that has promise, but when the bomb goes down, Elige left to hold alone. The patience of Almanac actually gives them a chance to get Stewie back in position, but they've got to be so aggressive. And Stewie, he's going to go with the up. Oh, what a shot on Kenny as well. One out of Kenny's book to get aggressive with an AWP at that range, and Almanac still wants back through the window. Stewie, if you hit that, you might have had the round. Watch the flank. They still got one working in through the tunnels. Missed shot from Stewie might be the opportunity. The entrance they needed, but Elige has it down to the wall. Ronnie knows where Jax is. He can't find the shot, and G2 will find their 3rd round.
Oh, so many opportunities there. Stewie could have done something unspeakable at that point. The second kill, that comes.
For now on the Liquid side, slowing things once again. 2 Augs, by the way. I just want to point to 3 Augs, excuse me. I don't want to point that out because a lot of teams have gone away from them again, but yet G2 seemingly comfortable. He hit both. Twists goes down and Stewie gets tagged to 14. So does Elige. That's nades? No, excuse me. Lucky got him clean with the gun. I thought it was a nade to finish off the low HP.
Yeah, this is a very good round. Not over just yet. Nitro and Naf going to enjoy these sort of situations. G2 just have to hold on at this point. No one has to overcommit. Hold the bomb sites, hold the crossfires. Nothing too flashy required here. Jax has been effective with these flanks. Give him that much. 30 seconds remaining. Jumps down to spawn. They're going to be waiting for it. Shouldn't be able to get a kill. He gets one through into Bucks, and it's the 4th round. I think that was the whole panic. He didn't have the gun. Tried to get the smoke down quickly.
On the light?
Yeah, so it was really unfortunate, but
I've never seen it actually do that. Usually it bounces off.
Yeah, it might have cost him around a little bit too awkward. Great sequence there from Jax. Lovely play, but a confusing round from Liquid. The drop gun seemed to ruffle some feathers there. They might be on for an eco at this point. G2 starting to get back into this one. That smoke designed to land in the corner to remove CT vision, so he gets taken down by players like Jax from the car. We
were talking about the missed smoke, but he still hit those shots very convincingly, and there was 3 players peeking him. Credit for that, because it's not like they're relying on just skill. They've had to put themselves... Naf's certainly got a lot of skill.
Yeah, that's a good point. To try and fend off Kenny S here, but it's a bit of a specialty position for him. We all know it. We've all seen it many times before. He nails the first shot, I dare say the second as well. And they are going to fall back and just make sure they cover off the positions here towards CT spawn. Got to play at top and middle as well. That's going to be Nafly watching towards short. So it is a 4-on-4. Shox needs to be very careful of the presence of top and middle.
Naf's still waiting. Easy first shot on Shox. Kenny's been tagged as well. Almanac goes down. Lucky and Kenny trying to retake back toward the bomb from long, and all that's going to do is serve to give time for the flank to fully come in from Naf. They'll just contain the 2 remaining players. Stewie hits Lucky with a scout. Kenny knows that he's got Naf behind him, and Naf's smart enough to realize there's no need to run in and get too aggressive on it. Why not just hold him where he sits? And now they'll pinch him together. Kenny off, finds the burst, burned alive by Naf.
They take him down in the end. Kenny hasn't died in so long. It seems like he's looked as appealing as the others. 2 at 11. He'll be on the C set. And Nafly again, surely not the double. He does damage towards the AWP of Kenny S. They're down to 23 HP. Similar story for himself, though, as he sits at 15. The grenade should take him. Oh, how's he alive? What? Hello, that nade landed straight on him. Well, he'll take it. Nitro goes down. 4 versus 4. Stewie 2K looking to apply pressure from long, and he's doing a very good job.
Smoke on the site. Twists.
We'll get this final kill. He doesn't mess around with knives. He wants to get the job done. The VTEC's like a turbo, right? I know.
Not really. Yeah, let's not. Basically, it's a cam lock that times changes the tuning, and yeah, okay. It's like Vanos for BMW.
Well, there we go. I'm glad we cleared that all up.
Let's not get down that road.
And yeah, as soon as I opened my mouth, I was like, this is a bad idea. We got there. It's going to be the final round, and it's a 3 versus 3. The race towards B begins, and G2 have actually got 2 players there ready and waiting, one of which is Amanek. He might as well challenge this from the scout. If he gets a couple of tags, maybe a frag will be enough. He's delivering so far. He's going to win the round, potentially. There it is. Long commitment from G2. Smoke's going down now.
Twist's waiting. He's trying to buy time. He's so low on HP. They've already done so much damage, but if he can sneak out like that, he gets a kill. Where's he gone? He's gone down to Shocks, but that confused Kenny and me a little bit too, I have to say, because he died behind him out of vision, nearly swung to get the planter. Bomb doesn't go down, and Lucky, with only 2 kills, has more than that to find in the round. A 1-on-3 that's going
play. It's the tightest choke point in the map, and you've got an MP9 in the hands of Nitro waiting on the other side. There's only one result here, and it's going to be an ace potentially as Nitro hunts for the final kill. Might as well go for it. He's not being greedy, and he is calculated, gets it. The firepower here, maybe not for long. How has he made that work? Kenny is fully blind. We'll get a shot towards Nafly. He burns as a result, and Twist is fighting back. It's an even kill for now. Somehow at range, it's Elige making the MP9 work, and they go into a 3. Make it 2-on-2. Shoxy is going to commit towards B now and call for his teammate to rotate over.
Stewie slowly working his way back up the ramp. Bomb is heading in that direction now, and the flank might catch the bomb.
Ooh, not quite, but it's the nice timing in terms of getting in there in time and maybe causing a ruckus before his teammate goes. And you're not expected to win it. You find 3 kills, though. You got another buy available to you in the next round. Nitro can buy the AWP as well.
He still is. And Elige, he doesn't have to do much here.
They didn't spot him. You can see No T is aware of that.
Oh, that's 2. Oh, that's a tough headshot. Kenny did turn around.
Hello?
What is going on? He hears them.
What's going on?
Panic reaction from Elige because he's expecting Kenny to be looking aside from that AK, and it's an AK on the CT side.
He just said, I saw a guy see me at T-spawn. I had no idea if he spotted me, but here we go then. Looks like G2 should be able to tie things up, but still, what a moment that was. A chance for Elige to somehow maybe get 2 or 3 kills. Just, he thought he'd been spotted. He actually had him.
Fair, I can understand that he might have thought it was his teammate given the situation with the economy, but man, I would have thought he turns around knowing that it's a bit closer than CT spawn.
Yeah, 20's bomb sides, but the angle just wasn't there. This might be a safe call already if Nitro goes down. Nothing. That's going to be it. No way they go for this now. Round for G2. Nice play. Good change of pace. Just when you know they're kind of stabilizing, maybe attempting a boost this short towards the AWP or something like that. And
a lot of people said why it's already the hardest bomb site to hold. The reason for that is timings, because you have to. It might see the tunnels from mid, then you can still play mid.
Yeah, I think that change is just such an obvious one, but either way, here's a fast play. Do they know that Elige is there? Apparently not. This long push has not worked out at all. They lose the first couple of kills. Kenny's going to swallow a grenade as well. He'll have
walk. He wants to hold them down there. Flashed in, gets the first, traded out, but Elige does not know they are behind. And it's all onto the A site, and therefore all onto Naf. Good hold, good position. Kenny dropped bomb on the ledge, so it didn't fall over, but watch to Shocks right now on the drop spot. Quick shot, drop down. Molotov confirms there is people on the other side, but that also covers Naf's position, and he decides he wants the angle. Shocks gets it from him instead, and now they round the corner toward Elige, who's flashed. He's about to have a Molotov on top of him as well, surely, as it bounces off the wall behind, as well as one on top of the platform. He's got nowhere to go but down the ramp, finds a kill for his troubles. That's about as good as he could do, and Twists has identified that if they've lost the site, he needs to hold long to make the retake possible.
This doesn't look possible to me. G2 are so well set up. They've got 2 smokes remaining. The money's relatively weak on the CT side. I don't think they'll be going for this as they hold on to the AWP and the 2 M4. I think that's the correct call. It will give G2 double digits. Nice work there. Managing to catch out Nafly at Elige this time. That's a classic move from Naf. We see him play those long, short position so much with the AWP, and a lot of players know his tendencies. I've casted him so many times in that spot. The Molotov comes through. He always takes a step back and then tries to challenge once again. Instead of most offers will drop off and reposition. He always likes to go for the kill, and it looked like G2 were aware of that as they actually take down everyone.
Big Stewie now.
Yep.
So Stewie needs to step it up. Elige stepping out again. He's already toward top middle. See if they spot him this time. They certainly do it. Kenny gets him on the AWP. Twist follows the same path, but takes out USP. Shocks staring him down. It's going to be a 1-point game. Seems inevitable at this point in time as they work out from CT. Could go for a boost, but not if Amanuk sprays through as such precision as that to take out Nitro. Jump for Naf. Got the shot onto Lucky. In fact, I think
Jax makes his way through. He's got Nitro on the other side. He's waiting with the AWP, and not for long. He'll be going down. Quick reply from Stewie. Is there any other pressure from the Frenchman there?
Turns away at the wrong time, expecting another flash. He was right to assume, but wrong in position as Amanuk gets him down. Kenny sneaking out. Caught out Naf, who never saw him coming, and Suddenly, G2's in this game. Remember, this is the upper bracket of the group. This is a best of 3, sure, but Liquid.
See if he holds on to it. Shoxy has the secondary orb. 17 kills, lucky with double digits. And he's done that so many times. This year, he's done that like 5 or 6 times. It's insane. Through the door.
That was so fast.
Yeah.
That's like it has to be a pre-aim.
Like a drive-by, I think he does. Oh my goodness. Wow, a 3-on-3.
I think there's been 2 bullets shot from Liquid this whole round. Lucky's now not sure if they've continued to push up. Bomb was in the hands of Kenny, who got taken down by Stewie, so they have to go back forward. Elise nearly spotted them in suicide doing so. Quick shoulder bait toward the B site, and the dribble smoke means that the positioning gets more aggressive from Liquid. In fact, they're with the push on Catwalk. Now convinced that this is going to be on B, and a good tag. Almanac so low, Elise able to follow up. Stewie now confirms that he hit him.
But now then it is 2 CTs and Bs, so surely that's not going to be the most viable option. Elise pushes through though. He'll go down, almost certainly here. I'm not sure why that push had to come through, but either way, Stewie now with the pressure on him to land a couple of shots. Nails the first one, lucky down to 29 HP, but he can't really overcommit to this. He's already had one sensational shot in towards C-spawn. You can feel it brewing. He nails it through the door. The bomb goes down, and Shoxy left in a difficult situation. The 2 versus 1. Does he know the players got through? It looks like he has. Time against him now. As it's 102 CC players, it's not going to happen. He said he was bottom of the scoreboard, but that was pretty sensational. Lucky trying his luck, and he'll be taking a couple of kills. Zamanek with the second. 5 versus 3 now. They're bouncing right back here. Money's still low for Liquid, bear in mind. Tying things up should lead to a equal situation where Liquid will have of the AWP in the back of B, which could be a problem. But if G2 are smart here, they're going to be smoking in front of the tunnels anyway. They found a kill on the other side of the map. They'll finish up towards B. Nitro can still win this. If they are not effective with their utility, there's a chance they feed him.
First one's easy. Second one, the same. Different side of the box, catches out Kenny. Flash will eventually put Nitro down, but Stewie flanks Jax, who was working through middle, and brings it back to a one-on-one. Almanac with 2, Stewie with the same. Fake plant to window peek. You can see him actually make contact by way of the lasers. Stewie knows he has to plant it this time, gets closer as he does. Molotov goes to the window, the door rather. That means the window to work through, but Almanac reads that. Work his way down, Twist still behind the door. Nade out, cat corner. Kenny gets Nitro first. He was the one up close. There was 2 peeking, no one responding yet. Twist's trying to do what he can with the deagle, but Stewie does find a kill. It's Almanac that he gets down. So the op's still sitting with 100 HP, and Naf on short. Nearly found the second to Kenny as well. Hit lucky with the shot. Jax went down first.
Oh, nice nade. That should seal the deal. Stewie's still alive here, but you can see his position not ideal. It would take a couple of 1-digs now to save the day. Twist capable, but oh my god. The time ticks away. They have no kits here, so Stewie's just go for the quick scope towards quad. Watch this. He's going to get it as well.
He's going to see his gun barrel. Right now. Okay, Kenny.
Wow.
I thought it was going to stick out a little further than that, but Kenny, good reaction time, and Twist on the deagle. Started it with a 1-dig as they crossed from Cat. Knows he's there. Tries to bait him out with the shot. Got him through the box.
Cool. Stewie's there alone. What weapons he got? He will have the M4 with 1 smoke. They could just straight up rush this. I think they're going to.
Oh, well, look who's there. Stewie, same position as his famous play. This time, not as successful. They were not blind. They were not standing on flames, and he was not blocking them, so they will trade him out 1 for 1. Nitro back in aggressively. Waits for the nades to go by. He's actually undetected in the smoke, but Almanac hears him coming at the last second and positions accordingly. As Lucky wants to go for the plant, they have to be aware of the fact they're flashing in. 2 players get through. Twist is there. They don't know it yet, but he's got no help. He gets 1. That's all he's good for, and it's on to Naf. A 1-on-3. Still no plants, but no access to the site.
Scary call to make them. One that works out as Naf might be hunted down here. Just going to try and hide at the back of the pit, but they are coming for him. But he'll survive.
Back at the top, now, Mr. Consistent. So they need more from Russell. Shock's already down through the smoke, gets the CT position to cut off rotations, but rather than swinging in that direction, they're going to go for the full flank down a main, a long, I should say, and get behind them. That's not going to matter. This is done, surely. Jackson, Kenny closing it out. Stewie caught off, and they are miles away from action at B. Just upgrades to an AK for whatever that's worth, but it's the 2 Canadians versus 5 Frenchmen, and Twist's already gone. Quiet game for him. Pistol would do if he knew Jax was that close, but he's not ready with it. He's got the knife out instead. 16-13.